Welcome to Rimworld, and the March of Civilization has officially begun for Lowell, who is in a bit of a pickle. Yeah, it's an ancient brutality start for this game, and we're in an Oasis. So I think we're gonna be doing this for about a year or so, assuming we actually get that far, because I don't know if Lowell will actually make it that far. First things first, we need to get some food rustled up, and maybe some shelter. Shelter might come first, though. We're gonna set up shop, though. Let's see, there's a couple of ruins, and I can easily turn this into a base if I wanted to down here. You know what, let's turn this ruin into a base, so claim. And yeah, this is Lowell, who is our protagonist for the series. Fast walker, caravan, child, and bounty hunter, so pretty great at shooting at level 11 with a single passion. Construction 1, single passion. Cooking 4, single passion. Plans 3, single passion. Social 7, single passion. And intellectual 2, single passion. Well, looks like we found an ancient danger in this ruin right over here. So I guess that's neat. Well, I think we might be having some gazelle for a meal at some point. Oh boy, another ancient danger. I wonder where. On the way up north. Well, Lowell was out hunting gazelle. You know, for some leather, for some clothes. And Lowell is off on another tantrum. I hope Lowell knows that they're gonna have to fix that mess. Well, Lowell is fully clothed now, in the first travel wear, so that's great. Poor quality though, but oh well, it's better than nothing. Oh hey, looks like we have our first manhunter pack. Let's just see what it is. Tamarins. How many? Better be just one. Nope, it's 2. Well, I'm gonna have Lowell sneak into the right, I don't have the wood for that. Oh well, I guess you're going to confront the enemy, Lowell. And of course the enemy gets first blood. Second blood goes to us. Alright, first enemy is down. On to the second one. Just gotta keep running rings around the, basically a monkey. Saria. Well, so much for, getting some lunch, from this raid. Oh well. Our manhunter pack. And that takes care of the last one. Finish off and finish off. Of course there's one left. Why wouldn't there be one left? Hold on. I thought I took care of this mess. It jerks. Anyways, I think that takes care of that. Realsies this time. And now there's a method structure. How lovely. Go take it out. Just like that. Well, we finally have the simple research bench on day 17, and a bit of a farm plot going over here, so that's the food sorted. I think it's time to get the basic robotics up and running. I don't think I'm going past tier 1 robotics, though. And get some builder bots out and running. And of course, some batteries. Can't forget the batteries. If only I knew where they were in this research tree. Ah, here they are. But he went straight past them. As per usual. And you know what, I think Lowell gets an actual bed now. Well, looks like we have a heat wave to deal with now. Well, I guess we're just gonna be having some sheep for lunch. Mostly because I don't have a pen for them. And I don't have the facilities to take care of them, so, well, their lunch. Well, looks like we've got, baby's first raid to deal with. So let's just run rings around them because, they're a melee person. With a, steel knife. And first blood goes to us, so that's straight. Just try to make sure it stays that way. Anyways, that's the raider taken care of. Well, looks like Lowell finally has a table and a chair, so that's straight for morale. Ooh, hey, free composite steel from the heavens. How lovely. Kind of a threat, though. Well, looks like we have the second raiding party. Yep, just another knife user. I think, Llewellyn can handle that one on his own. Especially since, he now has a second short bow. How scary. And of course, there's a bad, tarantula, who is, dealing with the raider for us. Well, I just have to take care of that issue. Now we have another issue to worry about. We may not deal with each other. Oh well, it's gonna be severely weakened by the time it gets to, oh well. So that's right. Yep, it's downed. So I guess those two issues took care of each other. That's nice. Well, looks like we have another method structure showing up. Let's just shut it down before it spawns anything. Oh, hey, it's even in the same spot as before. Harpedo nest this time. And those should be a bit of a pain in the butt to deal with at this point in the game. So I'm gonna deal with that first. Like so. And oh yeah, we finished up the battery research at some point in the past. Well, I think it's high time for Llewellyn to move on from the travel gear to actual proper t-shirts and pants. How lovely. And you know, let's toss some royal clothing on to the end of the list for this research run. And that's mostly because portable vests are a great source of money. Well, that's the smithing research completed, so that's great. And of course there's a man iguana. Why wouldn't there be a man iguana? Oh well, Llewellyn's perfectly situated to deal with that issue. Sort of. Anyways, that's that problem sorted out. And hey, we even have iguana for lunch today. And now Llewellyn has food poisoning on day 51. Well, looks like we've got hostiles paying us a visit. Alright, where are they? Oh, all the way up here. Just one person with a club. Okay. And they're downed. And yeah, we got a death from the combat supplier, and it was a Sid Steelbone. Well, that's the fundamentals for the robotics research completed, so that's great. Well, I guess we have some dots joining in Connie. I think they're gonna be, food, though. Oh boy, now we get to deal with the plague, and I'm not at all set up for this. So manage, 4% quality. Oh dear. And that one was a 0% 10 quality. Oh dear. And 15% 10 quality for that one. Somehow the immunity is, racing ahead. And developed immunity. Good. Must be because of the, constitution that I had. Which is a good idea. And we have another death from, the trade caravan. Steel knife, normal quality, and flame bow, normal quality. I think the flame bow might be, joining the, short bow that, he has. And we have a pet iguana now. And by pet iguana, I mean iguana burgers for, lunch. Well, looks like we have a raid to deal with. Just one person, though, with a knife. Alright. I guess you're gonna be, going out there to deal with it yourself since you're the only one here. Oh, well. Alright, let's see if we had 3 hits. Nope, just 2. Oh well, I'm gonna have to live with that. Rip the dot meat. Yeah, we need to get some freezers up and running. And rip the raider. Oh well, it is what it is. They aren't very friendly anyways. Well, we finally got a freezer up and running, so that's great. And of course there's another iguana, although I think it's probably just gonna be a burger now. Well, that's machining research completed, so that's great. Well, looks like we have a couple of man-hunting monkeys, after our heads now. Or maybe they'll just, be taken care of by, this here wild man. So thanks for that. And that's a simple logic research completed, so that's great. On to the builder boss, then the solar panels, then the noble clothing, and then world clothing after that, and microelectronics. And then the fun begins. Or at least the orbital trading does. And that's better research completed, so that's great. Well, looks like we got some beavers to deal with. Oh boy. I think they already left. Well, looks like we have a gift from the traders who paid us a visit, along with the solar panel research being completed. So I think Lowell can have the recurve bow. And I have a mad tamarin. And that tamarin was dealt with by somebody else who paid us a visit. Well, I think it's time to deal with a certain food thief. Because sometimes this is really what goes down on Rimworld. And now we have to deal with the mad laundry Aaron. Oh dear. Hopefully we should be up to the challenge of dealing with that. And of course, stuff is on fire. Lovely. Oh dear. I guess this is one of the issues with the flame bow. Right, so that takes care of you. And don't save our house before it burns down. Oh well. Make sure it, Well, there goes the stove. Yeah, that was kind of a disaster. Oh well, this gives us an excuse to, upgrade the stove to a electric stove. So I guess there's that to, think about. Sensing the weakness of our colonists, a rain has appeared from the poison slickers, who was attacking immediately. Oh well. Problem is that the raider clearly did not think this through and just brought a club. We're gonna run rings around them. And that's just gonna be how it is. And now we have made, contact with the enemies. Well, enemy. Anyways, that's the threat dealt with. Ooh, hey, a convenient boat goods trader. I think we're gonna be selling out some cloth. Like 1,000 of it. Buying some components, except they don't have any, even though they're a boat goods trader. Let's see now, what else should we buy? Or sell. And sell some plain leather travelwear. Pictures are rather slim here. Well, I guess this'll, tide me over. Oh boy, gutworms, how fun! Well, the wall is off on a food bench. The phone straw was, make raw food! Yeah, I need to get you your, kitchen up and running. Kind of my fault since I didn't set this up properly. Oh well, better late than never, right? Go until you have 10. And oh yeah, turtle pots. Let's just see what's inside. Hopefully it's not too rotten yet. Where did the turtle pot and stuff go? Oh well, it is what it is. Well, the oil is off on another food bench. The phone straw was hungry. Okay. Well, I think we've hit the point where, I might need to force the, naming event to happen. Nope. Not here. Should be under more, for events. Or something like that. Well, I found it in the, here. Fashion in base. Judkin sounds fine. Alright, let's just turn this, dev mode off. And that's a noble clothing research completed, so that's straight. Welcome to day 101. We got in and Braun and then self-tamed, who is, gonna be our lunch today. Tragically. On that note, I think this is a perfect stopping point for this video, so like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video and its playlist all over social media if you want to help out the channel and the algorithm for free. And I'll see you in the next one tomorrow, so stay tuned for that one. Bye.